In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the clone stamp tool to quickly be able to replace and duplicate objects around your scene. So the stamp tool is in your tools bar, and it is keyed to hotkey S, and it looks like an old school stamp. There's a couple versions of it, but you want to click to the clone stamp tool. Once you have it, it functions like any other brush tool, so you can resize it and change it just like you would any brush tool. Also, like any other tool that changes raster pixels, we need to rasterize our image. So I'm going to right-click on my image, come to rasterize, and now it looks like I can change this to make my brush bigger or smaller depending on what I want to do with it. Something that you're going to want to do, or the way that it works, is it clones one area to another area. But if I haven't defined where that area is, it won't clone anything. So what I need to do is I need to define what I want to clone and where I want to remove it. So I think I want to remove this person's head. So I need to press Option or Alt, and you can see that it changed to a crosshair. That's going to define where I'm going to steal stuff. Try not to steal things from too far, because as you can see, the clouds are a little bit angled here and obvious, whereas over here, it's more blue. So I'm going to try to steal something right next to this person's face. I'll let go of Option, and then I'll click. And I can click around, and you can see that I probably have an opacity that is less, exactly 39. So if I bring it up to 100, that'll remove it 100%. It's a little bit on the sharp edge of things. So I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. I might have to change my brush hardness to like a softer edge, so that's a little less obvious. And now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to sample from that side. I can click and drag or click around. I think I need a smaller brush so I can do some detail work. And I'll resample again. There's a lot of back and forth with this brush. And it can be a very helpful tool to use if you use it sparingly and accurately. So there, we have the head removed off of this figure. If I wanted to, I could also use it to clone things and kind of duplicate them very quickly. If I wanted to add a second figure, I think I'm going to make my brush a little bit bigger, and I want to add a figure over here, or maybe up here. I'm going to choose this section of the person over here, and then I'll start painting. And you can see that I'm using the information to paint this figure in, but it's painting in everything around that size of the brush. So I might have to be a little bit more careful or use a smaller brush in specific areas. But that's not too bad, because I can clone some of the sky in that area and start erasing some of the extra parts that I accidentally put in. So that is the clone stamp tool.